Hey guys, how's it going? I am out in the garden today planting some bulbs that I've purchased. These are bulbs I bought from Home Depot. I finally found some Gladiator Alliums. I was actually looking for the Globemaster Alliums, but they didn't have any, and I went on to a couple websites, and the Globemaster have all been sold out. So it looks like I was a little bit late to the bulb party, but I'll settle for the Gladiator. They're supposed to get pretty big, so I'm actually pretty excited about them. I got 2 packages. You get 5 bulbs for $15. Basically, light is full sun to part shade. When you dig the hole, you dig them about 8 inches. The height on them is 32 to 36 inches, and they are hardy zone 4 through 10. I got it in zone 7 B, so they will definitely be perennial and will be coming back for me. Just in case you're wondering, I am just reading the back of the instructions over here. It kind of gives you a guideline. I'm still new at this, so I'm really enjoying my time in the garden lately. It's been about almost 2 years now that I've really grown an interest in gardening and loving all my flowers and just getting to learn how to propagate and grow and root things. So I just want to show you my experience. I also bought some lily. I was actually looking for Stargazer Lily. Those are my favorite lilies of all time. I didn't realize it until I got home that I guess it's a mixture of Presidente and Stargazer. So there are 18 bulbs in here. The Stargazer is the lighter one, and it has like spots around them. The Presidente one is the darker. You can tell the difference between the two. So I'm actually looking forward to see how those two will blend together. When they come in a package, there is really no way to discern which one is which. So I am having to just I put them over here so you can see. But if you look between them, there's really no way to discern which one is which. So I'm just going to plop them into the ground. There's 18 of them. I dig the holes already, and I actually put fertilizer in the hole. I use the Espoma Bio Starter just to give them, a little boost. And then let's see, the next thing I have is Dahlia. Look at this, you guys. I always have a hard time choosing what kind of dahlias I want and how to color coordinate. So this package actually has a variety. It's a pastel mix color. So if you actually look at them, the color of it is just pastels, and they're beautiful. So I think they go well with the lilies that I've chosen. And then, of course, my favorite color, I cannot go without it, is the red. So this is a Valentine's mix. You get 5 bulbs. But, a different variety of each. I don't know what is what, so I'm just going to plant it into the ground, and we'll find out what we get this summer. Now, each of them, the Gladiator Allium and the lilies require 8 inches depth for the hole. The dahlias only require 6 inch, so I kind of eyeballed it. So, of course, over here is my alliums. You can see the way to plant them. There's this little bulb already sticking up for you, so that goes upward. The bottom is, of course, where the roots and everything goes to the bottom. So it's easy to notice it. If for some reason you don't have that little stem right there to tell you, just always look at the bottom. You can tell this is where all the roots are grown. So you stick that on the bottom. When it comes in a package, it's hard to determine if you can get all of them without any issues. This one, of course, has an issue, but it's already dried out. It's not mushy. So I want to plant it anyways because it still looks like it's alive, even though a part of it is rotted out, I guess. But it's pretty dry. It's not mushy, so I'm going to just plant it. It looks healthy, minus the chunk that it got ruined. This one is really healthy. Look at this one. And I actually took the time to remove the dead section of the bulbs. You honestly don't have to. They're going to push out anyways. But I did that on some of them. And then some of them I just left just so I can show you what I was doing. I'll have to mount this in order to do that though. Mount the camera. And then, so that will be where the alliums will be, in that part corner. And then over here is the 18 lilies that I have put it in ready to go. They all look pretty healthy. I checked them over, just make sure nothing is rotten. And then over here I have the dahlias. The tubers are quite big, so I am hoping that they will actually have multiple blooms and will do really well. So I'm actually surprised at the size. There was one or two of them that had mushy, what do you call them, like the little root balls. I don't know what you call them, these little things. So I had to cut them out. Oh, I missed one over here. I don't know where. So I might have one. Oh, let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I have 10 holes. So 5 and 5, so that's 10. So that's pretty cool. I am now going to put the camera down so I can plant them. Put them in, cover them up, and wish me luck this springtime. Okay, let me get you situated. All right, is everybody in? I'm gonna put on my glove. It rained a lot yesterday, so it's kind of muddy. I had to wear my muck boots. They're pretty heavy with all the mud on them. Just gonna put them in. And cover them up. Sometimes when you put them in, they shuffle around, so just make sure they're facing it upright. Got some roots all around this. Let's cover them in. Oh, I did find a small little tiny one. Sometimes if you're lucky, they'll form little babies. Oh, let me see. Can you see it? Here's a little baby. I'm going to plant it, but I don't expect much from it this year compared to the regular mother size. Let me see. I think it might have came from this one. So here's the mother size, and then here's the little tiny baby. So I got a little tiny baby, so that's good. That's like an extra bulb later on if it keeps on growing, but they will definitely grow more. I don't know where I'm going to put this one. I just have to sort it out so I don't lose it. Okay, onward. And I think I told you, I did put a little bit of fertilizer in the hole. Cover it all up nicely. Okay, moving on to the lilies. So with the lilies, you want to face, it already has the tentacles. Those are the roots. You put them on the bottom, and then this center part right up here, you put it on top. So it goes just like this. Hi, Big Dog. Big Dog's here overseeing me in the garden. Whew. Hair's all over the place. Okay. And then next are the dahlias. Look at this cluster. That's a crazy one right there. And then with the dahlias, when you get them out of the bag, they look like this. It's kind of hard to know which side is up and down, but the tubers go on the bottom. It has a little stem right here where the plant grew. You can kind of see it, so that's where they cut it, and then they winterize it. So you put it down just like this. And that is it. I'm all finished. All finished, you guys. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Now, cannot wait till springtime to see what will come up. Yesterday was nice enough that I actually planted 2 of my favorite roses. I want to show you. Over here is the Rio Samba. Love this plant, rose. It's a hybrid tea. You guys, it bloomed from early spring all the way to wintertime. It was my long-lasting bloomer. Like, it was amazing. Looks kind of sad right now. I haven't really trimmed it back yet, but come a week or 2, I probably will. Over here, I purchased let's see, what is this called? Double Delight rose. It's beautiful in color and in smell. The Rio Samba doesn't really smell at all, but the Double Delight is amazing, and you can see it's pushing out new growth already. I bought it like this at the store. It was actually, I got it at Tractor Supply, and they had the best sale for their 1 gallon. It was only $9, as opposed to if you go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or any of those other stores that have roses coming out, they were actually about $12.99. Rio Samba, I saw some at the at Lowe's for only like $12. I got my Rio Samba at Pike's Nursery for, I believe, $28 at that time. So definitely when you buy it at a nursery, it is a little bit more expensive. And I'm not sure if I can tell the difference, whether they bloom more or less. Honestly, I couldn't really tell. But, I mean, just by looking at it, look at this healthy looking one. So definitely cannot wait to see what my spring will look like once everything starts blooming. Right now, everything looks pretty much dead, wet from rain. I cannot wait till the ground can be worked into and I can actually use the land. Right now, everything still needs to be tilled and the roots needs to come out. This is where my Zen garden is going to be. But, yeah, it's got a lot of work to do, but lots of potential, so I'm actually really excited about it. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Go out there and find those bulbs and plants that you want, and I hope you enjoy your shopping. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, everybody.